Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Buenos dias, mi gente. Yogi-Yo. Welcome to Daily Discipline number 175. Today is April the 9th. My name is Rob Hoback. Regardless of how you got here, we're happy that you're here. We're honored that you came back, if you came back, if you're a return visitor. And, sorry, looking for my pen. There it is. And we'd be humbled if you told a friend. So for real, thank you for being here. Appreciate you spending a couple minutes for us. It's Tuesday, 2 for Tuesday. So let's just get right after it. First things first, I'm still the realist. I'm also impressed, right? And what I'm impressed about is the University of Virginia's men's basketball team, who had an amazing year going back to this time last year. We'll talk more about that, but this tournament run by them, Texas Tech, many others, it'll inspire many for years to come. So grateful that I was a part of that, but very impressed. My thank yous. Got two thank yous. Number one, go to Sissy. Man, Sissy was here last night, and she's just so funny. She's got a great little sense of humor. But what I'm thankful for is that she just never gives up on loving the rest of her family. We went to... She always wants to go to Panda, right? So last night after school, we had a lot going on. She had parent-teacher conference. Then she had dance. Then we had to go pick up her softball or modified t-ball equipment. Then her and Bro were hungry. You know, she always wants to go to Panda Express. So Bro manipulated her into going to Taco Bell. We got there, and he's being a 12-year-old. Like he's too cool for us. And Sissy was having no part of it. She made him give him a hug and a kiss right there at Taco Bell. It was just awesome. And I just love how she forces all of us to love her. Like it is not an option to not love Sissy, right? I love that. And then I'm also thankful that the QE1 is safe. Yikes, what a day she had yesterday. We should all be thankful. So anyway, let's go back to my question. Do you have what it takes, right? What am I talking about? Let's talk about let's actually talk about both teams that were in the finals last night. So Texas Tech from Lubbock, Texas, right? Nobody was talking about them. They made it to the Elite Eight last year, so one of 8 teams left in the tournament. And then they started out this year, people were picking them to finish 8th in their conference. Fought through it. I mean, they were down by 10 points twice at least yesterday in that game. Like, it looked like Virginia had that game in hand a couple times, and they just would not stop, would not quit. Game went to overtime. They should have won it in regulation. So anyway, it was just, they showed well for themselves. Resilient. There's Sissy. She's making my daily discipline card for tomorrow. But then you talk about Virginia. Last year, first round of the tournament, Virginia was the first overall number 1 seed to get beat by a number 16 seed. So meaning the first game, first weekend, you know how they trade, like the best team plays the worst team in the bracket. It had never happened that the number 1 seed, the team that went into the tournament, everybody said, this is the team that should win the whole thing. And they got beat in the first round by a 16 seed. So imagine that. For you never want to be on the wrong side of history. You don't ever want to be the one that that only happened once, happened to them, right? So imagine that. Imagine the head trash, the embarrassment, the shame that came with that. And they could have packed it in. They could have been like so many teams that have been so close and just had a bad moment, and then it got in their head and it was done. And it almost happened again in the first round this year. They were down to Gardner-Webb by 16, 18 points in the first half. And finally something clicked for them. They're like, no, we're not going to do this again. We're not going to allow this to happen. And, they had a game where they had like 3, 4 like crazy games, and they just gritted it out. And so the question is, do you have what that takes? And the answer is, yeah, you do. So do I. We all do, right? It's not like anybody on that team, the coach, any of those players were born with something that we don't have. They have it. They just know what they're supposed to be doing right now, and that's balling, playing some basketball, and it's just to never quit. And it's impressive. It's amazing. I love the story of the human spirit when we just continue fighting through things. And while I didn't pick them, I wanted Texas Tech to win, right? But it was just impressive. And there's a story there for all of us that when we want something hard enough, all we have to do is just put our mind to it and just stop taking no for an answer. then we get it, right? Hands up, peace out, we're better together. Hey, thanks for joining. Apparently, we're back on schedule so that the Creeper and QE1 won't be on my case anymore for being late. So that's good too, right? Hey, busy day today. Go out there and get yours. Go collect, right? Remember, you've already done the work. Now you just got to go collect the blessings, right? So with that, we're done for the day. We'll be back here tomorrow. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye.